17, 18-year-olds. I'm a 47-year-old mom. My instinct is to protect.
Yeah.
So I wanted to hug them and hold them and not let them go and help. I don't know, just. Deep breaths, because you can forget to breathe on a regular basis with this, and also to really focus on the wins, because there's going to be a lot of fighting along the way. There's going to be a lot of people attacking them purely because they're using their voice, which is shameful that someone would attack someone just for voicing an opinion, especially someone who's experienced something like this. But and I just said to him, if you keep fighting all the time, it's draining, it's negative, and it can destroy you. But if you stay focused on the win and on something constructive and what you're, focus on the end game, what you're trying to achieve, that's going to keep you motivated and keep you going, because they've got a lot of momentum now, and they're building up to, the March 24th March for Our Lives, and they have a lot of momentum in the country behind them. And I was saying, you need to also focus on March 25th and beyond, because eventually media will turn away, the spotlight will go away, and it's how you use your voices in that silence, because that's when the long-term battle really starts.
I know that you've been a steady advocate every day, but has it reached a point where you hear about a school shooting and think, time for me to mobilize again?
Oh gosh, it's every shooting, every loss of life, every school shooting in particular, it's no lie when I say it takes me back to 12/14. I'm right back there for that Friday.
December 14th, the day.
It's a day that Dylan was killed, and having to tell my surviving son that his brother wasn't coming home, and funerals and the media, and it all comes rushing back. But this shooting, when I heard about it on Wednesday, I was in California on business, and it really just took me out of the knees, and I was not able to control my emotions at all. I was just a wreck. But then I thought, I gotta get down there. So I was on Thursday and went straight to Parkland, and I wasn't totally prepared, because it was like Sandy Hook all over again, and everywhere I went, the school, the hospital, the disaster center, I was just triggered on every single level, to the point that I actually got incredibly physically sick on the weekend. My body just crashed. And even seeing the media now, the clips of the kids leaving the school and the crying, it's Sandy Hook all over again, 5 years later. And it kills me that we're still allowing our kids to die, and not taking enough actions to protect them. That's just, as a person, as a mother, that's just heartbreaking.
Nicole Hockley, thank you for coming in and talking with us today.
Thank you.
Nicole Hockley's son Dylan was killed at Sandy Hook Elementary School in December of 2012, and she's the founder and managing director of the advocacy organization Sandy Hook Promise. Tomorrow on Morning Edition, Florida is one of many states that prohibits cities and counties from imposing their own gun control rules. In South Miami, the city commission once passed an ordinance that required trigger locks.
And the NRA sued, and the 3rd District Court of Appeal avoided the city's regulation. If I were to do that today, I would face fines and possible removal by the governor.
The mayor of South Miami, tomorrow on Morning Edition.
In Syria, a rebel-held suburb of the capital has been turned into hell on earth. That's how the UN Secretary General describes the situation in eastern Ghouta. The Syrian government and its backers have been pounding the area. UN officials put the death toll at about 300 in the last few days alone. NPR's Michelle Kellerman reports that the UN Security Council is still debating a resolution calling for a truce.
The scene has become familiar in a war now entering its 7th year. The UN humanitarian chief, Mark Lowcock, pleads for a pause in fighting so aid workers can reach civilians who are dying and children who are malnourished in a rebel-held suburb under siege.
Humanitarian access is not a nice to have. It is a legal requirement. Counter-terrorism efforts cannot supersede the obligation to respect and protect civilians.
Syria's main backer, Russia, though, accuses everyone of spreading propaganda and rumors. Ambassador Vasily Nebenzia sounded in no mood to compromise in what he calls a fight against terrorism.
Такое впечатление, что вся Восточная Гута состоит из одних больниц.
There's an impression that all of Eastern Ghouta is comprised of hospitals alone, and that the Syrian army is fighting against those hospitals. This is a well-known tactic in information warfare.
The Trump administration was represented by Ambassador Kelly Eccles-Curry, who says the pictures and videos tell a clear story.
These are not terrorists showing up in these makeshift emergency rooms. These are civilians. They are ordinary people under attack by a barbaric Assad regime that is bent on leaving Eastern Ghouta leveled to the ground.
And is part of a pattern, she says, similar to the fight for Aleppo and others before that. Sweden and Kuwait are proposing a resolution calling for a 30-day truce, but Russia, which could veto such a measure, wants changes before it comes to a vote, possibly tomorrow. Michelle Kellerman, NPR News, the State Department.
To All Things Considered from NPR News. Most of us have a long list of usernames and passwords to sign into accounts online. eBay, Amazon, Expedia, those credentials are valuable to hackers, and they're for sale online. Stacey Vanek-Smith from our Planet Money team got a look into the marketplace for stolen passwords.
I have in front of me a list. It is 4.5 pages long, and there are a bunch of company names on it, all in alphabetical order. It has banks and airlines and clothing stores, and next to each company name is a price. This list comes from a site on the dark web where people buy and sell stolen usernames and passwords. It is a price list. I got a copy of this list from an investigative journalist named Brian Krebs.
Author of the website KrebsOnSecurity.com.
And you spend a lot of time on the dark web.
Yeah, it's kind of an occupational hazard.
Krebs got this particular list from a site called Seller's Paradise.
It looks like a pretty nicely indexed e-commerce site where you might go and buy, blenders or whatever it is you want to buy.
But in this case, instead of blenders, people are buying stolen usernames and passwords.